Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your awesome and incredible life to be here on this program where we talk about nothing. It makes you the best. You feel me? Obviously, I'm a little biased because I want you to watch my videos, but then another part of me really would not mind at all if no one watched these videos because it is, in fact, a video about nothing. So, I mean, unless you've been keeping up, right? And I'm just playing with everybody. I really do appreciate it. I have to, like, be animate at some kind of level, on some kind of level, you know? Because then otherwise it would just be real boring, and I'm sure zero people would watch. Because, well, I mean, I'm not sure. There's a niche for everything, you feel me? Like, if you're watching this video and you ever feel like, you want to give this a try or whatever, it's really not at all tough. You just gotta turn your phone on and start talking about something or start talking about nothing. It's all good. You just actually do have to talk, or I suppose you don't have to talk. There's like ASMR stuff. There's you could just like NPC it, and just your whole NBC character could just be staring at the camera. I mean, I don't know. I go out of my way to not only own, the physical copy of the fireplace video, true story, I do, but also still happily stream it on YouTube. So if you didn't know that was an option or a thing to do, welcome to 2024, where one of the coolest things you can do is put in on your search engine tab there for YouTube, like fireplace, and then you'll get a fireplace that's flickering and on and not at all messy and safe. Or you could do what I do, and you could have the actual videotape of the video log fireplace, which is it's like an hour long, and then obviously you just rewind it and play it over, but it's really sick. So yeah, I hope that you guys are doing really good. I really do. And I'm, obviously in kind of a joking mood. I'm trying to keep the humor light. There's so much work ahead of me. And yesterday, I really messed up not making any videos at all. It was going just fine. Even if I had made 10 videos yesterday, I'd be in so much better of a place than I am right now. So, witness this middle-aged man attempt to do what is seemingly more impossible by the day. So I just gotta kick out these videos, you feel me? I have a really cheap phone. It dies like every 3 hours. Takes like 30 minutes to upload one video. That's kind of where we're at in reality. So now that we've talked about all that, and you feel me, this is your first time watching this video, it might seem a little odd. I get it. There's over 825 videos below you, though, and you get to know me. I'm an open book, quite literally. Yeah, so definitely I encourage you all to do that. Hey, future self, make sure that as you solicit yourself on the World Wide Web that you're prepared for people to watch these videos well into the future. Check. Roger that. All right. Happy that we got that out of the way, because that is in fact the case. And if you're stumbling on this video weeks after it's posted, then just know that I appreciate you joining us. And by now and then, I guess, I don't know how I want to need to say that, but anyways, there's gonna be over 1,000 videos on the channel. You feel me? And it's gonna be a whole good thing. And now I do want to talk about why I think it's cool that getting old is, I mean, it's more favorable than I thought it would be. Okay? And I mean, I'm always complaining all the time about getting old. Again, this is like an 80-20 thing, FYI, okay? Like 80% of getting old is awful, you feel me? But then like 20% and a strong 20%, I don't know, I don't think that's a thing. I don't think you can say strong 20%, right? Cuz then like it's really not. But anyways, I feel like that. I feel like a strong 20% of myself really enjoys getting old. You feel me? Like, listen, I am pro young, like adult, right? Like in terms of just living your life. You feel me? As adults, as young adults, you turn 18, you turn 21, different stages of becoming an adult. And then, it's just it always seems like getting old is just like the worst thing ever, you feel me? And it kind of is, you know? It really kind of is. I mean, enjoy your, young self as it is appropriate in these terms and within this context, as in, like, again, 18, 21, showing love, alpha, what's up? I'm just saying that I had no idea when I was just coming into adulthood that I would be so content with nothing in my life. As it concerns, I've made some mistakes and I really have a handful of regrets. I mean, holy macaroni, I'm not a perfect person and I do my best to be accountable and transparent and moreover honest. You feel me? I feel like these very basic concepts can get you pretty far in life. Look a little good and have a sense of humor, and boy, you might have a winning mixture there, some charisma. If only, right? I so sadly aspire to have any kind of outstanding, charismatic parts of my personality, right? I talk to myself in my room. I'm almost 40, about nothing. This channel's not monetized. I get absolutely zero money for doing this, and yet I am really happy. You feel me? And so what I'm saying is that, like, if I would have told my 20-year-old self, I almost feel like, and I knew I had my doubts. I had my thoughts when I was 20, as it were to like be speculative of the future and stuff. And you know your your experiences in life are just vastly different from when you're 20 to when you're in your mid 30s. You feel me? So much happens. I mean, like, keep in mind that the majority of our lives before we officially become adults are in a different kind of a setting and with different circumstances. So when you're in your early 20s and approaching your 30s, you're still kind of just figuring it all out. You feel me? And hey, if you've partnered up and you got kids and you're ringed up and everything, then like more power to you. Hold that in good faith and try to be good to your commitment, you know what I mean? But like, I'm just saying that being old is actually all right. Getting to be 40, you can really make decisions, and be committed to those decisions way, way more than you ever could have imagined at an early age of like 20, in your mid 20s, you feel me? And like, no one told me this, seriously. So far as I'm concerned, I mean, I have terrible parents as it concerns the kind of role model that I would expect, the role models that I would expect to have. I mean, here I am talking randomly to nobody, about like some lifely advice that I just strongly feel is important to know, and that's you should enjoy, all of your experiences and all of your circumstance, but just also embrace getting old. You feel me? Because like, if you are lucky, when you get to be old and like you start in your middle age, right? I just feel like I'm way more focused on improving the quality of my life. And that's interesting because I've spent a large part of my life very focused, hypercentric almost, on doing things for other people and, contributing in that kind of a way. And I'm still about it, in my anti-work rhetoric. I've definitely, tried to do my part in this world as it concerns volunteering and civic engagement, and even a time in my life where I've attended church, like a good Catholic boy, all that stuff. You feel me? Like, being a good person matters to me. Like, it really does. And so it's just a different part of learning how to accept that, like, your mortality, you know what I mean? And the fact that, you can't be young forever. And then at some point in your life, you got to make commitments. And I just, I'm happy that I had to go through all of the things that I went through to really mature to the kind of person that I'm becoming, and I see it and I feel it. And it's just, it strikes me as being something that is very interesting to me because I could have, again, been speculative in nature and I could have guessed a lot of things that have happened to me thus far and things I am sure I will experience in the future. But that does not account for all of the curveballs and all of the losses and all of the mistakes and all of the time that I've lost, and I'm only 37, and I feel like if I could chalk it on up, I would do things a little bit differently with a few things in my life, and that would again, I guess, make my life perfect. And nobody's life's perfect, so I guess that's where I am, trying to fight the good fight and be as good of a person as I am and learn from my mistakes. But I just this is a vlog about nothing. And, I just ranted for about 10 minutes about nothing. But I need you to understand out there that this is what I do. You feel me? Welcome to my world. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. And I hope that you guys are doing well. And I hope that my young fans and subscribers out there really understand where I'm coming from on this. You have no idea how much faith and support and loyalty you have from this middle-aged dude moving on forward, you feel me, as it concerns the proper representation of how what's right is always right and what's wrong is always wrong. And you don't have to be a certain age to get these very basic concepts, but the experiences that you have in life will in fact change. And so it's important to have good solid building blocks so that when you get to this point, you know, you'd be like me. Yeah, right. I'm just saying, like, content. You feel me? And, like, moreover, content with the life that you've made, but never content with how you could have made that life better, and how it's just a fine line. There's a balance, there's a delicate balance of learning how to make yourself happy and learning how to make other people happy, and then being able to take that and make other people happy. I mean, I don't know, it's something I'm vibing on right now. You gotta listen to me. I hope that you guys have a really good night, and thank you for watching my show. Bye.